What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode. I guess it's kind of solemn right now, but welcome to another episode of The Audition with your host, the Sebastian Bonet. I'm your host, Sebastian Bonet. Just got home from my friend's baby shower or whatever, and I get a call from my best friend in New York, Neomar, saying that Whitney Houston has passed. I not to say I didn't believe my best friend, but people say all types of stuff on the internet and online. It turns out, not to be true. And so my normal go-to site is CNN. If CNN says it, it is the gospel. I don't go to Media Takeout. I don't go to TMZ. I don't go to Fox News because they're the devil. I go to CNN. And I went to it as I was driving. Almost got in an accident. Went there on my phone. And there it was, breaking news. Whitney Houston deceased at the age of 48 by her representative. I don't know. I'm sad. I'm really sad. Really am. Because, Whitney Houston was, always will be a living legend and a national treasure. No matter what she has gone through publicly in her life, she is still one of the best voices I know of my generation. And I'm sad, to see her gone. She's timeless. She's classic. She was a lady. No matter what you thought about her, and the thing about it is, people, we're waiting to hear what the cause of death is. And, people think that it may be a drug overdose or whatever the case may be because of the different trials and tribulations in her life. But let us not forget, we all have skeletons in our closet. We all have things that we wish people did not know about us. And some things, since we're on the normal scale, there's a lot of things that we do that people don't know about us. But since she was in the public eye, we saw her live out her flaws. We saw her live out her trials and tribulations and her handicaps. So let's not judge, how she died, why she died, or whatever the case may be. The why is because God called her home. That's the why she died. But, how she died, it's ultimately none of our concern. People want to hear, it was a drug overdose or this, that, and the other. To me personally, I can care less. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, her lifestyle maybe did not play a part in it, because for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of physics. So, I mean, the things you do, they do impact your life. But at this point in time, that should not be the concern. The concern should be with Bobby. Yes, her ex-husband, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? That was her ex-husband. There were some things that happened, whatever, that we know about, things that we don't know about, but that was still her love of her life, her only husband, her only man. You know what I'm saying? With Bobby Christina, the loss of a child, the loss of a mother. We all are, geared up to, not geared up, but we all have to prepare ourselves, because at some point, if everything goes in natural order, we will be burying our parents, if it goes in natural order. So we have to prepare ourselves for that. But I don't believe she thought that today was going to be the day that she would have to prepare to bury her mother. For her mother, Sissy Houston, no one is prepared to bury a child. Because once again, if you're going in a natural order, the mother should go first, So, pray for her, keep her in your prayers, because, she's having to bury this child that she loves, Those are the things that we should be caring about. Ray J, and they were saying that Ray J found him, and I wasn't correlating Ray J as in Brandy's brother, Ray J. They were just saying Ray J, and I'm like, okay, that's a common, initial. Ray J, Robert Jerome, I don't know, Rufus Jackson, I don't know. But I didn't know that it was Ray J's, the artist, that found her in the room or whatever. So a special prayer for him, and I've been told that is his sister's birthday. I'm not sure if that's Brandy's birthday or if they have other siblings. I believe they do have other siblings. That was his sister's birthday that he found, you know, Whitney or whatever the case may be. So a prayer for him and his family and whomever that has, you know, touched the, you know, the life of Whitney and whom she has touched. So it's just kind of, it saddens me. You know, it's kind of like, you know, they always say death comes in threes, you know, and it has. You know, you have Whitney Houston this week. You had Don Cornelius last week. And then, like, what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks before that, you had Etta James. So, there's the three, you know. And why is it, like, you have always, when you have national treasures, be it singers, artists, philanthropists, whomever, they all have battles. And they just, I'm not saying that they die because of their battles, but it may have something to do with it. You know, tragic death. You have, you know, you've had Billie Holiday, Dorothy Dandridge, Phyllis Hyman, Donny Hathaway, Marvin Gaye. And I'm just, this is all music, but you have Picasso, tragic, cut off his ear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking off the top of my head right now of different tragedies. But I don't know. It's just, you know, it's like the more tragic you are, I don't know. I can't put it into words, you know. So I'm really saddened right now because I have everything Whitney. I have every album of Whitney Houston, every album of Whitney Houston, and you know I was really looking forward to, you know, Sparkle's coming out. They just wrapped up Sparkle like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, and I was really looking forward to her signing on to the continuation of Waiting to Exhale. Last time I checked, Layla Rashad had signed back on. Angela Bassett had signed back on. And, what's her name? Dream Girls. Can't think of her name right now. From, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of her name. That played Gloria. That's going to bother me. From, Loretta Devine. There it go. I heard that those three had signed back on and they were just waiting to get a confirmation from Whitney. And so apparently that would never happen, you know. I don't know. It's kind of like even with, you know, you just have just people at, you know, I can't even form the words. It's just it's so distracting right now. And then two things. You know, I got a text message. The Grammys are tomorrow. They are about to cut the monkey tomorrow. I mean, the pure monkey. Because, you know, the Grammys are live. The Grammys is one big production. So they have stage managers and all this. And, you know, my degree is in theater or whatever. So I know to an aspect what goes into producing a live show. That's what I went to school for, you know. And now at this point, they're going to be up all night to tomorrow trying to rearrange the Grammys because they have to. They have to put a tribute in for Whitney Houston. They cannot snub Whitney Houston. Even if she would have died yesterday, they would have had to, not yesterday, but tomorrow rather. They still would have had to put put a tribute in there for her. So tonight, they're going to be rearranging some things. I'm not sure about the whole show because that would be a lot. But even a 20-minute segment, which in my mind is short for a tribute to the Whitney Houston, you know. But I was online, I was on Twitter, and Scorpion from the Scorpion Show, shout out Scorpion, he was like, let me see if I can find that tweet where he said, and I wholeheartedly agree. Let me see where if I can find it. Hold on. Because when it comes down to, hold on, y'all. When it comes down to this tribute, This is what Scorpion said. I'm going to read it verbatim if I can find it, because I have so many followers on Twitter. And I'm following so many people that I am trying to go back and find it. And it is taking me a minute. But ultimately, what he was saying was this. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where? Okay, the Scorpion. There it is. More tweets. He said, hold on. I'm trying to find it. I do apologize. And I wholeheartedly agree. He was like, where is it? Right here. He tweeted this to the Grammys. He says, fly in Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, Whitney Houston tribute, no rehearsal needed. Agreed. Those girls right there, no rehearsal needed at all. Add Kim Burrell to that, it's done. It's done. It is done. This tribute tomorrow, in my mind, I already have it playing in my mind of how it's going to go. When I tell you, these girls are about to go in there and sing the house down. I mean, I ain't talking about these cute girls that get up there like Miss Tamar Braxton. I need me some singers. Get me Miss Jennifer Holiday. Get me J Hood, yes. Don't try to get up there and dance, J Hood. Stay and sit with that microphone. You a ballad girl. All this new dancing you doing, I don't understand. Get me a microphone. Get her one microphone, one single spotlight. Stay in there and sing. Christina Aguilera, sing. Make sure you have on some drawers or a better maxi pad than you had on the Etta James funeral, whatever the case may be. Fantasia, you already know Fantasia about to go ham. I'm about to convoke right now. You already know Fantasia is going to go ham if she sings. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, she just had the baby or whatever the case may be. Get up there and sing. And get Kim Burrell up there and give me some sickening runs. You know how Kim does? I cannot fathom how this tribute is going to be tomorrow. I'm sad about her death. God knows I am. But under the circumstances, I am really excited. And I please don't take that really wrongly. And I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. I'm excited about the tribute. And it's sad to say that you have to wait until you pass to have a tribute, because I'm not sure if she's already had a tribute before by the Grammys. She should have had one a long time ago. But you know, they honored her on BET Awards about 2 years ago with Kim Burrell was singing to her, and I think Tina and Erica Campbell from Mary and some other people were singing to honor her. So she's been honored before, but I never thought by the Grammys or whatever the case may be. And yes, I'm sad about the situation, but this tribute tomorrow is going to be so sickening beyond words. And I'll be highly disappointed and highly pissed if the Grammys, if they half-assed this. You know, I was talking to somebody else about, who was it, a tribute to, was it to Patty or somebody, you know, when it was very lackluster. What award show was I just watching? And was it to Gladys? I think it was to Gladys. And they had, yeah, it was Gladys. And they had like Tamar and Marsha Ambrosius and Chrisette Michelle. And I love those people. Well, excluding Tamar. You know, I love those singers. But when you're honoring somebody like Gladys Knight, you need some stronger, mature voices that know the pain, that know the agony, that know the trials and tribulations and the turmoil that this artist went through in her time and period. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they will have the same thing tomorrow. Some of these gut-wrenching, not singers, but singers, just the ones that open their mouth and it just moves you. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Nothing cute, nothing, you know, just something just gutter and ugly and you could close your eyes and you just weep and your soul begins to move and your soul begins to sob. And that's what I want for tomorrow. That's really, really, really what I want for tomorrow. I don't know. I need some singers. Give me one of my good sorors, Kelly Price. Get up there and minister tomorrow. Get some of them good. Give me a Yolanda Adams tease. That's the true tea right there. Now y'all know Yolanda Adams sing gospel, but every once in a while on an award show you will catch her singing secular music. Let Yolanda get up there and do a number tomorrow. Rex Shop will not be a dry eye in the house tomorrow. I'm just really waiting to see what the Grammys need to step up or step out. That's all I'm saying. Step up or step out. You cannot half-ass Whitney Houston. You cannot, because she never half-ass y'all. No voice, wit voice, bad voice, crack voice, good voice, excellent voice, superb voice. She never half-ass y'all. She sounded really good or she sounded really bad, but she gave it all to you. Every last drop. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's all I'm saying to the Grammys. That's all I'm saying. Now, last part. This homegoing service. Can you imagine what this homegoing service... Ooh! Make sure I'm still recording. Hold on. Make sure my best friend calling. Hello? Alright, I'm finishing up my video now. Bye. Can you imagine what this homegoing service is going to be? Can you, I mean, if you just think about it in your mind. You remember how like Luther Vandross's homegoing service was, the artists and the people that he collaborated with, and how magnificent it was. Remember how Bernie Mac's homegoing service was when he, you know, you had Rochelle Farrell and all these other people that were there that were paying homage to this man. You know, can you imagine just on the musical accolades, on the musical tip, can you imagine what this homegoing service is going to be like? And if I could just be on a fly on the wall, I hope it's televised. Oh my God, I hope it's televised. And once again, I don't want you all to think that I'm getting excited about her death. But when you have a person in this position about with all types of awards and accolades and stardoms, and known for her voice, known because of her troubles, you know, as well. But this person that we all looked up to in the African American community, an iconic treasure, when they go home, when the homegoing service, it's almost like a production in itself. When Coretta Scott King died, when MLK died, when you have all these people, when James Brown died, when Rosa Parks died, it is a national moment. It is a national treasure when you have these people that have lived their life for the fulfillment of others, and they are in the public spotlight and they pass away. It's a mirage of things. And I'm just thinking in my mind, when you have so many people that Whitney have collaborated with, but not even collaborated with, when you have people that are like this to Whitney Houston, when you have you have Kim Burrell like this, you have CeCe Winans like this, like another sister to her. You have BB Winans like another brother to her. You have Aunt Dion like this. You have Mama Houston, Sissy, who is your mama, but this is like this. You know what I'm saying? You have Mariah Carey, who is someone like this. You have Aretha Franklin, who is someone like this. This woman has touched so many people's lives. In front of her, behind her, as far as age-wise. Can you imagine what this homegoing service is going to be like? They gonna tell whatever church or auditorium or Superdome this funeral gonna be at. They about to tear this church up. That's all I can say. They are about to shout this house down. I mean, I grew up missionary Baptist, and we go in on our funerals. You know what I'm saying? We almost, at my church, almost Pentecostal, almost a little Kojic. You know what I'm saying? So we goes in. But can you imagine how these folks are about to go in for Miss Whitney Houston? You think they're a singer on any other given Sunday? And I'm slobbing at my mouth. But these folks are about to go in so hard at this funeral, it makes no sense. And I just want to be a fly on the wall. I just want to be a fly on the wall. For one, if I can worship my God, for who He is. Because, you know, no matter what has happened, this would not have happened if He did not allow it to happen. So, you know, He calls His children home in His given time and in His given will. So, you know, it is what it is. She's going on home to be with my Lord and Savior. But they are about to worship. They are about to tell whatever arena this is going to be in. They're about to tear this up. And that's all that's all I'm going to say. They about to go in something stupid over at Greater Apostolic Missionary Baptist Episcopal, running on the Mount, Tel Jericho and Jeremiah, all that Missionary Baptist Church. They about to tear it slap up come her service. Come her service. So I'm guessing today is Saturday. You know, black folks don't keep long. You know, so she passed away today. The tribute tomorrow. She probably gonna be buried next Saturday. I'm sure. I'm sure, you know, maybe the max they're going to do is 2 weeks. Hold her body for 2 weeks. But next Saturday, can you imagine the stars that are going to be there? Kevin Costner, Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine, Layla Rashad, Denzel Washington. You know, and these are just the people that she worked with in movies, you know what I'm saying? Can you think about the other artists? Can you think about people that she has inspired? You know what I'm saying? The Aretha Franklins, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan. You know, who else may be there? Tasia may be there. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Jay Hud may be there. Clive Davis, her industry father. Do you know? I can't fathom. I can't. I'm about to end this video right now because I'm trying to process my thoughts, and you see me getting caught up and stuttering and all that, and my mind is going so fast, and I'm sad, and I'm processing. My mind is processing. My mind is processing, taking all of this in. But it leads us to believe we have to know how valuable each and every day is. Each and every day is valuable. Live each day like it's your last, because one day it will be. I don't know when my time is up. Everybody has an expiration date. Everybody has an expiration date. Now, what are you doing to live your life to the fullest before your expiration date come around? Are you happy, or are you just living? I don't want to live. I want to be happy. I want to have joy, exceedingly and abundantly, just joyful. Are you living? Or are you just, hey, I'm not going to preach on that. But anyways, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Audition. I'm your host, the Sebastian Bonet. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm Sebastian Bonet, or at SebastianBonet. Follow me on my like page on Facebook, which is located down here. You see all that stuff, the fan page of The Audition. Subscribe to me. Please tell your friends about me. You know, I hate to come to you under these sad circumstances, but, you know, it kind of is what it is at this present time. But y'all be easy, be blessed, be well. Live each day like it's your last, because one day it will be. Thank you so much. God bless the Houston family. Keep them in your prayers. Yeah. All right. Well, be easy. Ciao.